Okay, so what we're doing is that we're tracing a perspective drawing. This is that's not me, but this is how I learned drafting using those drafting tools. We didn't have any computers back then. Okay, so you're going to be graded by how you use model space and paper space, how you scaled your drawing. So we're going to learn how to do that now. Use of line weight, and you're going to plot this drawing. So hopefully by the end of this week, you have already learned model space, paper space. We're going to learn scaling and line weight. Next Tuesday, next meeting, we're going to plot our drawing. So hopefully over the weekend you're done so that by Tuesday we're ready to plot for submission for Saturday. Okay? Now, so there's a tutorial here as well, and in my what do you call this, YouTube channel. So you can use this link or use the link in my YouTube. Okay, so we've done this. We have selected an image. Okay, we opened the file. There's also a video here aside from my YouTube channel. So you also have the video here. So there's so many resources that you can take a look into. So we said select paint. Okay, and then there's a YouTube there. We're using a decimal units here, metric, using the UN command, so you can do that. We don't need to do that because we use the metric template, right? But otherwise, that's the unit we're using. Okay, so there's a video here on how to scale, and I'm going to demonstrate scaling now. So that's where we are right now. Okay, so first thing I want to do here is scale. So notice that I've already scaled this drawing based on the size of the door. So what's the height of a door? Anybody? 2.1 or 2 meters. Yeah, 2.1 I think is better. 2100. 2.1 meters or 2100. So kindly look for a door in your image for the external picture. A door or some image that you know maybe the size of. So let's say maybe the lamp post, maybe the fence, maybe the window, anything that you can assign a dimension or you know the dimension of. In this case, I found the door here, so I'm going to scale it based on this door. Okay, so maybe a window, right? What's the size of a window? Maybe that's you can just guess. Maybe it's about 2 meters, 3 meters, whatever. We're just learning how to scale anyway. Okay, so in this case, I have a door. What you need to do is draw a line representing the height of that particular element in your building. So draw a line. In this case, I drew a line representing the height of the door. So kindly do that. Once you have drawn the line, if you want to know the dimension here, you can type DI. DI is the shortcut for distance. Kindly write that down in your notes. So we have L, SPL, DI, LA. Okay, the list will grow. DI is the shortcut for distance. And then you can select from endpoint to endpoint. And notice I've already scaled this to 2100. So this is from my lecture from my other class. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Okay? So check the distance. Right now, it might be, a weird number, really small or really big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this. Okay? I'm going to draw a line. Let's say from here to there. Okay? And then I'm going to say this window is about meters high. Okay? So let's just say I know that it's 2 meters high. Okay, we're ready to scale. Hopefully you have a note that you can write on. The scaling technique is something that you're going to be using over and over again until the end of the term. So this lecture, part of the lecture, is very important. So step by step, I'm going to go a little slower so that you can take notes. So first thing you need to do is type the scale command. SC is the shortcut. Enter. You want to communicate with AutoCAD. Normally, AutoCAD communicates with you. You give a command, and then AutoCAD will ask you, what do you want to scale? So the command is scale. So you told AutoCAD, I want to scale. So AutoCAD is asking what? What is AutoCAD asking now? Yes. See, you're communicating. So select the objects you want to scale. In this case, I want to select everything in this drawing and the tracing that I have done so far. So you window around everything that you have drawn so far, including the image. We're going to scale the image and the drawing. So I click at the right or left side, release. Do not click and drag. Click, release, and then stretch it so that you're able to place everything inside the window. Now, this is what we call window selection. Okay? So select. AutoCAD will give you the number of items that you have selected. In this case, 3 found, the image, and I have 2 more lines. Okay? Now, after I've done that, what is AutoCAD asking? That's it. Yeah, and then AutoCAD is asking something again. Why? Why is AutoCAD asking that? Yeah, I can choose more. More if I want to, right? I can maybe choose more somewhere else, right? Okay, so AutoCAD is very, what's that? Advanced? No, AutoCAD is really asking you, do you want to select other objects, right? So it's nagging me about anything else you want to scale. Now, do I have anything else to scale further? None. So what do? I tell AutoCAD, shut up, okay? Or hit the enter key. Hit the enter key, so write that down. And then, AutoCAD now wants me to what? Yeah, so what's a base point? A base point is an anchor point. It's like if I want to scale this object right here, I'll say this is my base point, and then AutoCAD will scale it up or down, but leaving that point where it is. It's an anchor point. Okay? So what's a good anchor point here? Where do you think should I place my base point? Somewhere. Okay. Should I choose this corner here? Is that good? Ah, good. Very good. Yeah, because I want it to scale going to the right. So I want this to be my anchor point so that the scale will go up to the right. If I use this one, it will scale going down and to the left, which might hit this image right here and overlap. So a nice base point will be here. So I'll click that, and that's my base point. Now, after that, again, AutoCAD is communicating with me. He needs more information. What is it asking for? Scale factor. What's a scale factor? No, that's a unit, right? System, metric. What's a scale factor? How much? Yeah, multiplier, right? How much? 0.5, what will happen? 0.5. Half the size. 2. Okay, now, what do I want to do? I want that cyan line to be 2 meters. what value should I type so that that cyan line, which is the height of the window, will become 2 meters? Who's a mathematician here? That's difficult, right? Number one, I don't even know the height of that cyan line. Okay? Now, here's a nice thing. AutoCAD has this option, reference. Ah, nice, right? So, anytime you have that blue letter, that's a shortcut alias for that option. So I can type R, okay, so write that down. So instead of typing the scale factor, unless you want it to go half or twice the size, that's easy, 0.5 or 2. But I don't know the height of the cyan line, and I don't know the multiplier. So I'll use reference instead, R, enter. What is AutoCAD asking now? See, it's still communicating with me. See, what's the reference? The reference length is the current, so make sure you write this down, current height of the line. So I can click on the two endpoints, 1, 2, and AutoCAD will measure that. That becomes the reference length. Okay? Next. Finally, AutoCAD is asking me what? What is AutoCAD asking me? The new length. New length is, yes, what you want that cyan line to have in terms of measurement. Okay? So, what do I want it to have as a measurement? 2 meters. Now, pay attention. AutoCAD uses millimeter as the default unit. So, 2 meter is 2,000. 130, enter. There you go. And if I measure this again, I should get the 2 meters. By using the DI command, I can check whether it's scaled properly. So kindly do that and check if it's scaled properly. And I will go around